Can I just say I love how calm this chat feels, especially given the size? Yeah, you know, I really don't mind emote spam so long as it's like relevant to what we're saying. I don't mind spam, but I did always call out people that were spamming for no reason, like unrelated shit. So I think this chat got really in the habit of just not spamming at all. I genuinely do not mind it. If you're like omega lulling and everything, it just has to be a valid reaction to what's going on. I just don't like when people look like they're not even watching. You know what I mean? I really genuinely don't mind it. Like, the spamminess is not the problem. I just hate when I go to a chat and they're spamming and it has nothing to do with what's going on. They're not even talking to each other. Like, sometimes they're not talking to the streamer, they're just talking to each other. That's fine too, but they're just like totally disconnected. And I'm like, are you just in a chat room with the stream pause? Like, what is going on? And I think if the streamer doesn't really like watch their chat, that kind of doesn't matter. Like, just let people vibe. But I like look at chat a lot, you know? So like when I'm sitting here and I'm talking about this and then there's all these people spamming shit that's nothing to do with anything, I'm like, brother, you're just really slow at typing. That's fine, whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah, chat is pretty chill like that. And it's funny because there will be like randoms that come in and they see how like slow the chat is, how calm it is. And it'll be like some 14-year-old and they'll be like, oh, playing a game to however many people, but chat's dead. What the fuck's going on? Are they even here? You know, they'll say something like that. And the moment they say it, like a whole bunch of chatters, moo. So I go, chat, wake up. And they all start typing all of a sudden. And I'm like, they're there. They're just watching. I'm like, you're fuck ass, you know, just sitting there like you're just here to type. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. That happens in Mouse's chat all the time. It's annoying. She's another person with the chat that is surprisingly chill for the size. Yeah. They're hanging out. And they're actually watching her. But, you know. I don't know, man. We at work. Yeah. A lot of people here are at work or they're like doing schoolwork. A lot of them are students and are younger. But they're doing something, you know? And that's okay. But there are a lot of streams where like you can tell all the people watching are sitting there, hands on the keyboard, typing in the chat. That is the activity they're there for. And while that is flattering, I'm not trying to actively cultivate a place where you're supposed to come here and forget about everything going on in your life just to type in my damn chat. Like, I would like you to keep your life intact too, you know? That's fine, dude. That's fine. I'm mowing the lawn, boss. There will be people, when someone will come in and say that, there will be people that'll like reply to them. They'll be like, I'm literally at the grocery store. I am at the post office. Like they got me on mobile. They're listening. They're like looking down at their phone while they're waiting for something and then looking up and doing their real life shit. And they'll just reply to that kid and be like, brother, I'm at the post office right now. I'm an adult. Or there will be a college student. They'll be like, I'm in class, buddy, and I'm actually paying attention while doing this because I like multitasking. Shut up. You know? It's funny. Sounds like a child who has that kind of time. Well, I think a lot of people on the internet that get really like emotionally invested in streamers and stuff are kids. They just don't get the world yet. They just don't know. They just don't know. I think once you hit college, you start to get it. You start the getting it part begins there, you know. So we got a lot of that here. This stream is great to be on Indeed too. #1 stream to watch on the side monitor while you are searching through Zillow for a new apartment. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's the one. I'm doing laundry, driving home from work. Cranking out homework, gardening. Yep. I'll be honest, I wish I could stream and I could do that while streaming. I think if I weren't a VTuber, I would get a backpack. I'd slap on a lapel mic and I'd go for walks and stuff. I'd do IRL streams, but I wouldn't be showing you anything. I'd literally just be talking to you while I go to the fucking post office. Straight up. Gardening, if I had one, man. If I had one. I could go out and I could buy a hand trowel and like scrape it on some concrete for you. There you go. Time to become a podcaster. Yeah, dude, yeah. That's the way. Audio only IRL streamer. I think there are those. I don't know that there are a lot of those. Literally at work building jet engines. Yeah, we have a lot of people here too that are like tradesmen, right? They're doing some sort of job where they're keeping their hands busy, but they don't really need to like focus super hard on what they're doing, so they need something to be watching or listening to on the side. So we have a lot of people here. I can't remember. There was one dude who would always be like, "Yeah, I'm building furniture. I'm building furniture." And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're doing that as a hobby?" They're like, "Nah, I build furniture. I just watch you while I build furniture all day." And I was like, "Okay." Raytheon shatter. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, in surgery right now. In surgery right now. About to make a decision. Wish me luck, chat. All my truck drivers sound off. No, we have one. We have a couple people that said they're truck drivers, but we have one who literally had trucker in his name for a while. And he comes in and he says hi. And we all know he's a trucker, and that's the guy that always TTS's about how he like either went to Golden Corral or remembered me and stayed strong and did not go to Golden Corral. That dude who TTS's about Golden Corral is a trucker, and he's been here for a long time. We have a few that are truckers, because that I think that's like a peak stream watching job. Peak for the people that like you can listen to as a podcast. Pretty good. Pretty good. Me going through inventory to catalog everything before inventory day. Yeah. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. ISS astronauts with a lot of free time because their mission was supposed to be over 3+ months ago. Yeah. I don't think they can watch streams. I don't know if they have that bandwidth. Or maybe they can. Who knows? You knew a guy who would play an old MMO for years while he was trucking. That's a little scary. That's a little scary. At least if you're watching a stream, you can glance over and then keep your eyes on the road. If you're actively playing an MMO, not a fan. Probably very illegal. Unless you had a partner driver, maybe. Usually not. They typically do that solo. Maybe it was EVE Online. Yeah, RuneScape. Grinding logging. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It was Worm Online. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like click a thing and leave it. Okay. I get it. Other people drive with their eyes fucking closed. The only reason they see cars ahead of them is because cars are so big, they're hard to not see.